This evening with a song that's close to my heart because the story behind the song is close to my heart. The song is called Stonewall Riots Forever, and it's on my first album. And surprise, surprise, it's about the Stonewall Riots. Yeah. I'll give you a quick history lesson. If you don't know the story, that's totally fine. That's what I'm here for. So back in the 60s, there was this bar in New York called the Stonewall Inn. And this was one of the few places where queer people felt safe at the time. Because back then, being queer was illegal. It was even illegal to serve alcohol to queer people, which is a shame. We love alcohol. But this was like the one place where people could just be themselves for a few hours every week. But of course, because everything was illegal, the police would come barging in and start arresting people. And then, one night, something changed. It was the 28th of June, 1969. It happened again. The police came barging in. They started arresting people, putting them into vans like cattle. But for the very first time that night, the people at Stonewall rose up. They said, "We're not taking this anymore. We are not second-rate citizens. We are human beings. We have rights." And they started protesting in the streets, and for 72 hours people kept joining. And this became known as the Stonewall Riots. And 1 year after the riots, everyone joined again at Stonewall to commemorate these events. And this became the very first official pride, or I think as you call it in Germany, Christopher Street Day? Yeah, Stonewall is on Christopher Street. I actually went there last year. I had the tremendous honor of talking with the owner of Stonewall, and I think he said it best. He said, "It's important to know your history, or you may not have a future." I think if you look at the state of the world today, and especially America, and especially with that fucking Trump guy, I think he raised a pretty good point. So that is why I wrote this song. That is why it's important to me. That's actually kind of why Trust Like Voice exists. And that's what I want to leave you with tonight. Thank you all so much. You've been so wonderful. Have a great evening. Goodbye. Cops came down, but a brick wall opened up. We slow danced in shadows, like cattle they rounded us up. And Veronica Lake gave her a name. She's a bar star. And jubilant, nice burst of riot. Still they bring axes and guns. It's a full moon, and you'll see me soon on the news in mom's Empire wasted dress. Through dimes and cents to those in the streetlight.